Can someone please tell me how I feel more peace in my heart after reading 10 pages from the Quran than 25 years of being raised Christian? I never liked reading the Bible. Actually, it was painful to read the Bible. I never felt that I connected with it. Like, for some reason, me personally, I could never get that one-on-one connection through reading the Bible. But as I'm reading the Quran, it's answering exactly the questions that's in my mind. It's like God heard my questions and my prayers, and it's in this book. The first 10 pages. I mean, come on. Come on. And this was written a long, long time ago. So to be answering the questions I have in my mind today, it's just insane. My mind is blown and I'm only 10 pages in.
Ia adalah Abby. Ia lahir dari keluarga Kristen konservatif. Perjalanannya menuju Islam dimulai ketika ia membaca Al-Quran. Ia juga kerap membagikan pengalamannya dalam mempelajari Islam di sosial media.
I am a Christian reading the Quran, and I have had a lot of Christians in my comments coming at me for learning. And one thing that they're telling me is that don't follow your feelings, don't follow your heart. It's going to lead you down a bad path. And they're specifically noting this part of the Bible from Jeremiah 17:9. It says the heart is deceitful above all things. And for me, I never really believed in that because I thought the heart is connected to the soul. And so it should be our main way to contact God and to be connected to God, right? So I was reading the Quran and it's so amazing. It says here, it's talking about the heart and how important it is to understand Islam and to connect with God. So I see here 50:37. It's saying there is truly a reminder in this for whoever has a heart, whoever listens attentively. Oof. So it's saying that if you have a heart, so the heart is important to understand Islam and the Quran. So your heart is a very important part in this whole process. And isn't that just amazing?
Abby juga menjelaskan pentingnya menggunakan hati dalam memahami Islam.
Oh my gosh. And it also says here in 2246, just a sec, 2246. It's saying here, it is not the eyes that are blind, but the hearts that are in the bosoms that are blinded. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. So it's saying that if your heart is blind, then you won't understand the Quran and you won't be led to Islam. In other words, the heart is the main key to understanding the Quran and Islam. Oh, this is amazing because my heart has been being pulled to Islam and I felt strongly in my heart and my soul about learning about the Quran and Islam. And here in the Quran, it's confirming that my heart feelings are totally justified and it's just totally different than anything I've been taught as a Christian, and I really, really love it.
Dari video tadi, kita tahu bahwa jika ingin menuju iman Islam, bukalah hatimu. Dan kafir itu kan dari kata kofir ya, yang artinya tertutup. Dan ini tanggapan Abby ketika ia disuruh berhenti baca Quran oleh netizen Kristen.
There are a lot of Christians in my comment section telling me to stop reading the Quran and to read only the Bible. And to them, I want to say, first of all, I have been reading the Bible since I'm a very small child. I grew up in a conservative Christian household, so I was going to Bible class every Sunday, going to church, going to Bible camps, things like that, from a very, very young age. And until just recently, now I started learning about the Quran and Islam. And I've had a lot of people tell me to stop learning because I'm going to lose my faith. To that, I want to say, if the Bible and Christianity is only true if I don't look at any other religions, then is it really true? Because it should stand true against all the other religions if it's really the truth. So I should be able to cross-compare with the Quran and Islam. I should be able to compare with the Torah, Buddhism, and any other religion and still find that Christianity is true.
Nah, betul kata Epi. Bagaimana Kristen bisa dikatakan benar jika hanya sekedar klaim belaka? Epi juga membandingkan antara Al-Quran dan Bible.
Second of all, in the Bible itself, in Proverbs 3:5-6, it says, lean not on your own understanding. And again, this is problematic because I should use my understanding to understand if Christianity is really the truth. So I love that in the Quran, it talks about knowledge and you should always keep learning. And actually the first word in verse 96 in the Quran is Iqra, which is Arabic for read. And also in the Quran, it's answering exactly my question in the first part of this video. So it says 1736 of the Quran. It says, do not follow what you do not know, for the ear and the eye and the heart shall all be called to account. Oh my gosh. So in the Quran, it's basically saying, don't walk by blind faith. You need to understand with your heart, your ears, and your mind. This is incredible because me personally, I was walking by blind faith. And I know a lot of other Christians are doing this too. We're taught kind of to put blinders on and to just only keep our eyes on the Bible and Christianity and not look left or right at any other religions. And I think this is really problematic because we should be able to compare and to find out what the truth really is. So in response, I will continue reading the Quran and comparing it with Christianity and the Bible and find out what is really the truth.
Nah, di sini kita tahu bahwa yang namanya kepercayaan atau akidah itu harus dipelajari. Tidak boleh hanya ikut-ikutan atau asal percaya. Kalau masalah fikih kita boleh taklid, tapi masalah iman kita gak boleh taklid. Dan akhirnya setelah belajar Islam lebih dalam, Epi pun bersahadat.
So like this is a symbol of the oneness of Allah. Okay? Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar. That's it. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm no longer a Christian reading Quran. I am now a Muslim reading Quran. Alhamdulillah, I am Muslim today.
Oke Ikhwan Filah, itulah tadi kisah mu'alaf dari Epi. Kita doakan semoga dia istiqomah dalam Islam. Jadi hal yang bisa kita ambil hikmahnya dari video tadi adalah kita harus open-minded. Karena itu adalah salah satu bekal menuju iman. Jangan terkekang dengan doktrin-doktrin gereja, tapi pelajari Alkitabnya langsung dan bandingkan dengan Al-Quran. Insya Allah kalau hati kita bersih, kita objektif, kita akan dapat iman Islam. Karena yang diajarkan Yesus itu sebenarnya ya tauhid, menyembah hanya kepada Allah. Sedangkan Trinitas itu doktrin dari gereja. Dan Islam bukan agama baru. Yesus itu Muslim. Dan Nabi Muhammad menyempurnakan ajaran tauhid yang sudah diajarkan oleh nabi-nabi terdahulu. Semoga video ini bermanfaat. Wallahu a'lam bishawab. Barakallahu fikum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.